You are audible.
Okay, thanks for the confirmation and hope you are able to see the screen also. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So last session we have completed what are the different roles will be there once we hired as an SAP consultant from starting to next high level, top level, right? And today we are going to discuss about, as I said, mentioned in the last session, that we are going to discuss about certification part. Clear? What are the different certifications will be available and what certification right now, if we complete our course or if we crack our interview and we join the organization for coming 6 months, so what certification we need to do? Clear? But my advice again, my thumb rule would be only one thing, that as a student at the time of learning SAP, my advice is don't do any sort of certifications by paying the amount. Clear? However, the advantage would be only if you do the certification, only 10 to 15% advantage would be there at the time of attending interview. But apart from that, we don't have much priority will be given. Okay. But same time, once you join the organization, once you clear the interview, once you join the organization, your company itself encourage you to do the certification and they will sponsor from their pockets. You need not to spend a single NP to do the certification part, because comparatively with other certifications, it's a little bit expensive certification. All SAP certifications, all the expenses, all this apart from all the certifications. So that's the reason I always for each and every batch I'll say the same thing, that don't do any certification at the time of learning the course or after the completion of the course. Once you crack the interview, once you join the organization, so your organization would encourage you to do the certification, so you can do from there, and it would be more advantage to move to the another company or another organization. Clear? But it's again up to you. If you want to do it along with after completion of the course, it's okay, because as I mentioned, that 10 to 15% priority will be given, right? First priority would be on your skill set. If you have a skill set, then definitely they won't ask you what is your do you have any certification kind of thing or what. Clear? And if you have a certification, among 20 people have attended and you have having a certification, and out of 20, 9, all the 20 are having a same skill set, then that would be that 10 to 15% advantage will be given to you, whoever completion of that. But that's not going to happen. Like if all 20% will not have a same skill set. So that's what I want to say. First priority always, not certification, first priority will be always given to the skill set. Clear? Any questions?
No, sir. No. Okay.
Yeah. So here, what are the different levels of certifications we have? One is associate certification. Okay. These are designed for people who are new to SAP solutions and may have learned about SAP technologies from training courses like what we are doing now. So once you're spending 3 years or 4 years of experience, then we can do specialist certifications. SAP specialist certification. These build on associate level credentials and recognize professionals with the skills in specific components or roles. So already you are having a consulting experience of 3 years or 4 years. Then we can do these kind of certifications. Next one, professional certifications. These recognizes individuals with deep knowledge. Almost all people spent almost all 10 years in the industry. Clear? And they want to do any certifications, then they will go for professional certifications. Whoever complete the course, right, then they can do associate certification. And the people already spent 3 years in industry, then they can do a specialist certification. And the people who are having 10 plus years of experience in the industry and on SAP, and they have a keen knowledge on SAP, then they can go ahead with the professional certification. Okay. So we have each, and there are thousands of certifications SAP is providing, thousands of certifications, right? Out of that, what certification we need to do it? We need to know that the code, each certification will have a code. Clear? And to go to the certification training. And earlier, whenever we want to do a certification around like 5 years ago, whenever we want to do a certification course, then we need to do in India. There is, if I take India or across the globe, we need to either do from SAP partners only. From SAP partners only, we need to register from them and we need to do the certification from them. But now across the globe, online from anywhere and everywhere, you can register yourself and we can write exam from anywhere across the globe. There is no restriction that you need to register by SAP partners only. No, we can register through online and we can write exam online. By sitting at home only, we can clear our certifications. Earlier, 5 years ago, that was the not case. That was the that's not the case. That we need to register with SAP partner, and there were few exam centers, and we need to go to that exam center. We need to go to exam center, and we need to write exam over there itself. Is that clear? But now that is not. I'll show you how to log in this particular this one. So here, whenever we go to, so this is training. You can see here I have provided the link training.sap.com. So training.sap.com. So it will take you to clear. So here we need, once we want to register ourselves, then we need to select, it will ask for the country. Again, I'll show you. I'll come back. Training.sap.com. So here it will ask for the countries. So from which country you want to register yourself. So you need to select from here. So here I'll select India. Here I'll select India. Okay. Then here it will be, so country to country, why it will change in the sense currency is a difference. So it will show according to the price list and everything, according to your whatever country you have selected. So here I'll select, see here there are a lot of learning hubs, right? SAP certifications. Here you can find SAP certifications. So list of valid certifications, or you can click on SAP certifications. So here you can click on view SAP certification. You can check this also. We can select view SAP certifications. View SAP certifications, right? So as I mentioned, there are thousands of certifications are there in different modules and different sub modules, right? So here you can select, here you can see this is the first option is nothing but your certification code. This is nothing but certification code. Clear? And here it will give you your modules, different modules. Clear? So you can check here. Okay. So here we need to check where is the SAP FI certification codes, because initially we will do our FI codes. So select here. So here you can view the description. So all the modules will be available with this. So here you can see this is not SAP certification controlling module. Okay, but this is not ours now, right now. So we need to remember at the time of certification, we need to remember the certification code. That is important because at the time of filling, we need to remember which certification code we are doing. So we are supposed to look for warehouse management. See here. So this is 2020. You can see the year also, which year certification you want to do it. So 2020, clear. The latest certification for this is central finance, right? Here, this is our finance part, 2021. So this is the latest one, 2022, still not released the certification. So you can say C underscore S4 FCC underscore 2021. So this is for finance certification. Okay. So still, if you want a dedicated certification on finance, you can check down also. Still some more certifications are there. So again, people would get confused central finance. Ours is not central finance. Clear? Central finance is something different. I'll explain what do you mean by central finance also. Ours is not central finance. See, this is nothing but your management course is nothing but your what we call controlling module. See here, CO is nothing but your controlling module. Clear? This is our course, part of our course, FI and CO. So we need to do certifications, FI separately and CO separately. CO, they won't call it as in controlling, they will call it as in management accounting. As I said that it's a combination of your cost and management accounting, right? So here you need to select management accounting. See here, this is. So 2021, so 2020 certification. So here you can see TS4 FI. This is our course, TS4 FI 2020. If you want to do the certificate, and this is the latest certification. This is the last year certification, and this is the latest certification. So here we need to do the certification on this. Clear? C underscore TSFI. This is nothing but certification. Okay. 2021 SAP Certified Application Associates. SAP S4 HANA for Financial Accounting Associates. Clear? And once we are done with this, then we need to do this particular. After this, we need to do this particular then. And here, you can see here, click on view details. Click on view details. Okay. So here they will clearly mention what is your certification name, certification number, description, SAP Certified Application Associate, SAP S4 HANA for Financial Accounting Associates, SAP S4 HANA 2021. Clear? And the most important thing here is level, associate level. Exam, how many questions will be there? 80 questions will be there. Okay. And sample questions, right? So you can get sample questions also. Earlier cutoff score was 58%. Now they have increased cutoff score of 63%. 63% they have. 63, not 63 marks, it's a 63%. Okay, duration of your exam would be 180 minutes. Okay, so different languages, whatever global languages are there, almost all it is available in all the languages. Clear? So here your questions. Till here, any questions?
No, sir, no.
Right? So here the thing is two types of certification we can adopt. The thing is it's only changes in the price. See here, you can see here, book this product. So we can book from here. Book this product to consume within Certification Hub. See all the certifications included in subscription. So this is SAP certification exam, 6 attempts, CER 006. So what do you mean by that? In the sense, this is a 1 year time, again 1 year time. So if we pay 43,860, price excludes tax, 18% tax you can add to this. 18% tax you can add to this. By adding this 18%, it costs you around about 45,800 or 46,000. So 46,000 would be your fees, exam fees, certification fees. So within a year, for example, you have not cleared your exam in one attempt due to some or the other reason. Clear? Then total how many attempts you can give? 6 attempts. So after 15 days or 20 days, again you can give the re-exam, second attempt. And in that also you have not cleared. Again, you can give third attempt. You can give third attempt. So now you have cleared your exams, cleared your certification. So FI certification you have cleared. Okay, third attempt you have cleared it. But again, still we have a 3 attempts and we are paid a lot of amount, 43,860, right? Then what SAP has given a chance is, so if you have cleared one certification, then SAP has provided another 2 certifications you can do in this particular fee only. Another 2 certifications. 2 certifications in the sense, for example, I have completed CO also in my course, and I am good at controlling module, management accounting module, right? In this fees only, you can do 4th attempt, you can, or first attempt you have cleared your FI module. You have cleared FI certification. So second attempt, in that 1 year only, we can do one more certification of SAP, that is CO module. Okay. So for second attempt, we are not able to clear that CO module. Third attempt, we have cleared it. So still 3 more attempts are there, but already you have done 2 certifications on this particular fee. So one more certification, you can do it. Anything that is MM module or any other module, whatever you know, you can do. So in 43,860, all 6 attempts you can give for one certification, or 6 attempts you can get 3 different certifications in this particular fee, around 46,000, whatever it is. Understood? So 6 CER certification, 6 attempts. Minimum one certification, maximum 6 certification. Sorry, 3 certifications within this. 3 attempts you have cleared all the 3 certifications. First attempt at FI, second attempt management accounting, that is CO, and third attempt I have cleared any other logistics module. Okay, then we are done with that. So we won't get any other additional 3 attempts in this particular fee. Is this clear? Earlier we don't have this option. As I said that 5 years ago when it was not online, we don't have this option. 52,000 INR, 52,000 INR for one attempt. For one attempt, we need to pay 52,000 change. If we are not able to clear that attempt, then it's absolutely waste the amount. Again, if you want to do try for certification, again, we need to pay additional 52,000. But now it's more easy. The exam is also more easy if you are we are good at our skill set. So that is only the person cutoff has been increased now. The cutoff score has been increased to 63%. Earlier, 5 years ago, it was more again, around 75. But till last year, it was 55, I believe. 55%. Now it is increased to 63%. But getting 63% out of 80 questions, it's damage. I mean, nothing but 53 or 54 marks we need to get it out of 80 questions. Any questions still here? So whatever exams, now here it is mentioned it as in 5 years, whatever certification, but FI module, whatever FI module you are going to give, whatever CO module you are going to give, almost all FI module is completely lifetime. It's a validity will be there. Validity will be there. But for CO module, we have a validity of 5 years. 5 years in the sense, why? Because there are few new features will be added to that. Even though FI, they are going to add new features, but that whatever certifications we are going to do, that would be valid throughout the life. But when it CO module, if I've completed today, then the next 5 years it will be validity will be there. Okay. But after that also your certificate will be get recognized across the globe. Any questions before I proceed to the next?
No, sir, no.
Okay. So just add to basket, and from there you need to pay the amount, and we need to do it. And exam center also we can select center in the sense we can do it from our home itself. Okay, and definitely this 180 minutes, there will be an observer will be there, right? We are doing from home, so we can put a papers or something. No, nothing as such. The web camera should be clear. They have some rules and regulations, right? If people, whoever wants to attempt the exam, let me know, so that I'll give you the complete list, how, what are the things will be there, how the invigilation will be done, and everything. Okay, and one more thing, we have one more. So the people who are having a real confident, I want to do only FI certification, and I'm damn good at FI part, so I don't want to make a total this much amount, I don't want to spend. Clear? So here I can do, there is SAP has provided one another option, that is CEER 001. It is nothing but, one is nothing but certification in one attempt. Okay, SAP certification exam, one attempt. Okay, so what do you mean by one attempt? Okay, the fee inclusive of 17,544. 17,544 in INR, I am telling you this. And this is also excluded GST. Same 18% you can add to this, right? So by paying this amount, we can get only one certification in one attempt. If you are not able to clear your certification in one attempt, then the complete 17,554 plus GST will go waste. And I am having a confidence that I can clear it because I am practiced very well. Okay, and I have done a lot of things on FI part. Then I can go ahead with 17,544 instead of paying 43,860. Hope you got my point, right? So how the topic areas and weightage, if I want to do my financial accounting, so whatever modules we are going to see here you can see here. So financial closing, nothing but introduction part, you will have the complete 12%. Means out of 80 questions, they are going to cover 12% from financial closing, nothing but your closing in the sense, don't take that closing ending. No, it's only the introduction part, whatever we are going to do. So that's the reason I'll stress more on basics. Introduction part, I'll spend almost 1.5 to 2 months only on basics, not on the base of certification, but in real time also. That plays a vital role to get success in our organization. Once we hit the floor, so where the difference makes is, if you know the basic knowledge accurately, perfectly, then here the performance will also based on this particular basics only. Okay, so next we have a submodule called general ledger accounting. So from there you can expect 12%. Fine. And accounts payable and accounts receivable, from accounts payables and accounts receivable you can expect 12%, right? Asset accounting, 12%, right? These are the submodules in our finance, right? Next one, organizational assignments and process integrations. So how we are going to organizational assignments and process integration, in the sense how we are going to integrate, link, we are going to make a relation between this submodule, general ledger module, with accounts payable to accounts receivable to asset accounting. So how we are going to make the relation, nothing but integration we call it. So how we are going to learn each and every step, right? And same time, how we are going to make a relation between your other modules, like as I said, that material management module, how we are going to integrate with our FI module with module, how we are going to make a relation between your FI module to SD module, sales and distribution module. Clear? How we are going to make a relation between your FI module to PP module, nothing but production and planning module. So those are the things will be asked in this particular section. That is 12%. Overview and a deployment. Clear? So here overview and deployment, the complete things will be asked in this particular section. That is 8%. Clear? Any questions? Any questions? And again, dates, you can select on your any date. There is no restriction. That could be Monday to Sunday, whatever date you want to check. The availability will be there throughout the year, so you can check accordingly. It's not like your GRE and TOEFL or something else. Any questions?
So Yeah, I have one question.
Please go ahead.
Uh, we have any trial basis for this?
No, we don't. We don't. No, we get actually question papers actually. Dumps we will get. So normally in the market, like they are selling at 1000 or 1500 something for each certification code. They are going to set few I have. So if the people who are wants to try it, then definitely I can give you whatever yeah, this the papers are there with me. Clear that we call it as a dump, certification dumps. Clear. So 100% whatever questionnaire I'll give you, out of that you will expect 100% from that only for that particular code.
Okay.
Yeah. So 100% you can expect questions from that only, but only the problem is order will be get changed. That's it, nothing else. In whatever questionnaire I have given, in that the first question in the real time, that would be a 10th or 12th question or 15th question or whatever 18th question that could be. But from there, that only you can expect the questions 100%. No doubt in that. So whenever people are going for certification, if dump is there with me, then definitely I'll give them the dump. But if dump is not available with me, then I can give you a few people's number, so you can contact them. They will charge around 15, they will ask 3000 rupees, but we need to, it's a negotiable, we need to bargain with them because it's Indian market, and they will provide you dump, and that is 100% valid dumps, those are, and we need to prepare ourselves. Okay, if we know the entire skill set, we know if entire complete FI part, then I don't believe that we need to depend on those dumps or something. But okay, for pre-practice and everything, because we don't want to waste that 17,000 or 20,000, then we can have that dump for hardly 2 to 3, the 1500 rupees we will get it. So we can practice on that, whether we are able to answer all of them or not, or at least 63% can we get it or not. So to check that, we can have that particular dump. Or else it's not required. If you are, we are good at this particular certification part, we are good at the complete end-to-end FI part. Any other questions from regarding certification part?
No.
How about others? Again, last and this final, again I'm reiterating once again. Okay, my advice, my personal experience, don't do any certification of SAP. I don't know any other courses, but regarding this particular course, I'll tell you that don't do any certifications right now or after completion of the course. Don't do anything, because we don't want to pay 43,000 from our pocket. Clear. What I advise you, once you click the once you crack your interview, once you stepped into organization, to get the project, you will have some breathing space. You will have some breathing space. Means after hitting the floor, you won't get immediately any project. At least it will take 15 to 25 days time. Right? They will, your organization will have a initial courses, right? You need to complete them, and after that, majority I'm saying 80% will be like this. 20% few already experienced people, 7 8 years, so probably they will get a project within 1 to 2 days or 1 week. Within a week they will get it. But majority 80% people won't get a project as soon as they hit the floor, they hit the they crack the interview, or they have joined on board the organization. Clear. We have some breathing space, or most all people will have a 1 month time also, and more than that also. Some people in few companies, they will have 3 months, 4 months, 5 months time, they will be on the bench. Clear. So in that particular space, whatever breathing space is there, in between we can do these certifications. So we can request our organization, or they'll come to your HR will come to you to do some certain certification. Out of that, we need to select what is our stream. Clear. We need to select, and we need to revert back to them that I want to do this particular certification, and they will send you the link, the same link they will send you, and they will pay you. They will pay the certification amount. We need not to pay. Same, normally they will, the organization will pay this certification 6 to 1. Not this one attempt. They will pay, the organization will pay 6 attempt 1. In that you can do 3 different courses, 3 different certificates. Clear? Any other questions? So I think is I advise, it's an advice. But if you want to see someone will guide you that, okay, do the certification, maybe your profile will have, because now they will clearly mention in few profiles, mandatory certification is a mandatory, not for all the profile, not for all the organization, few organization, hardly 3 or 4% organization, they will mention that certification would be added advantage. Clear? And if you are, and if somebody advised you to do it, your seniors or someone, then definitely you can do. If you have a money, or you can have something, we can pay through debit, credit cards, or whatever it is. So you can do this by paying an installments. If someone says that, okay, I am referring you, but if you do the certification, then that would be added advantage in my organization. So I can refer you if you have a certification in the sense. So probably if you trust on them, then you can do the certification. It's not a big deal to do certification, and we can do it and we can pitch in. But hardly 3% to 5% companies will ask certification. Ask in the sense, even it would, they won't say mandatory, but they will say added advantage. That's it. 96% or 95% companies won't ask that for initial level or whatever it is. Even I have done my all the certifications of SAP after joining the organization only. I didn't pay a single NP from my pocket for doing the certifications. I have done almost all 7 certifications, but all are from my organization itself, not from here. From past 1 year itself, I have done majority certifications. Yeah. Any other questions before I proceed to the next?
No, sir, no.
Perfect, right? So you can decide, you can take a decision on this. This is about your certification part. Okay. So anyone can do from anywhere, right? Across the globe, and no need to depend on any partner business, any SAP business partners. So we can, by sitting at our home, we can do it. This is about your certification. So coming to our projects, as I said that we are going to start today from our project before ERP. I'll take a session on ERP on Monday. Okay, what is exactly ERP is, because so before that I will take SAP certification. SAP already we have done. So we have already seen a different modules, right? We know that, right? How many modules we have? Functional
36.
modules and
36.
technical. Yeah, 36 modules are there. But those 36 modules are classified into function. We have those 36 are functional modules. So functional modules and technical modules we have. Clear? So here when it comes to our we are working as an FI, financial accounting, or CO, FI CO module. Then so we need to, before understanding the different projects, means after cracking our interview, where we will be in our project, which project we are going to do, and what is the scope of the project. Clear? To understand that, first we need to understand software development life cycle. Any software company, that is not only SAP, that could be any project, this life cycle will be given. This life cycle will be there. We call it as an SDLC, software development life cycle. Clear? So that's the reason I have not mentioned it as an SAP development life cycle. It's anywhere you are working on SAP, you are working on Oracle, you are working on JD Edwards, you are working on Java development or anything. Okay, you need this particular process will be there to implement one particular software. Clear? So here I took one example. What do you mean by software development life cycle? Clear? And I am taking here SAP as an my software. Okay. So here, for example, you know that who is a SAP provider, who is having a SAP, complete SAP in the sense, SAP AG is the company who give the SAP software or SAP licenses. What is the company name? SAP AG is the company whoever want to buy the SAP, then they need to buy the SAP software or SAP applications or SAP licenses from SAP AG, which is in Germany, German based, clear, and which is in Walmart. German based company, as we know, we have saw that all the initial phases will be developed in Germany only. Okay, for example, there is in Hyderabad, there is a company called Ready Labs. I'm taking only example for all the batches. I am taking the same example. Ready Labs is one company. Okay, so they were using earlier, they were using for finance accounting purpose, they were using accounting as a tally. Okay, for accounting they were using tally, and for HR department they were using PeopleSoft, another software, right? For purchasing raw material and all, to input the software they are using JD Edwards. Clear? Like that, they were using different softwares in their organization. Okay, earlier we discussed, if I am using a different softwares for one organization, what would be the problem? The communication would be the problem. From Tally is developed in one particular software. So anyone knows Tally? Anyone knows Tally?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Right? It is developed in which language?
English.
Not English. Backend, in the backend, you will get the Tally screen. For example, if you press F9 button, purchase voucher will be open, right? If you press F8, sales voucher will be open. If you press F7, the journal voucher will be open. F5, payment voucher. F6, receipt voucher. So to that integration in the backend, there is a software language will be there, right? They have developed in the backend. So what is that language? So that is nothing but Petrotronics. In the backend, they have developed, even that is also Java based only, but they have having a special coding. That particular coding we call it as in Petrotronics. In Tally, that is developed. See, that particular language, if you take as a human being, I know only Tamil, as I said that. I don't know any other language. So Tally can understand only that particular coding, only Petrotronics coding, only Tally can understand. Right? And same time, if I say JD Edwards, because for few departments, Ready Labs is using JD Edwards, and JD Edwards can understand whatever developed language, backend language is there, right? For example, COBOL. In the backend, they have that particular JD Edwards is developed in a programming language called COBOL. Now they are not using it, but still I'm taking example. COBOL. So COBOL coding is something different. Language is something different. Clear? So if I want to view reports, COBOL report, that is nothing but JD Edwards report, that is nothing but purchase and production reports in Tally. I want to view because I want to integrate what is the cost I have spent. What is the main purpose of using accounting software or any other software? In the sense, at the end, I would like to see how much expenditure I have spent, how much amount I am getting in return, and what is my profit. That is the main aim of any organization. But here I am using different softwares which were developed in the backend with the different languages. So here I want to get the production and planning expenditure and incomes, revenues, and what is the profit. I want to view in Tally software, because Tally is maintaining every total complete accounting. So here, because I can't do integration, because JD Edwards is developed in different language and Tally is developed in a different language. So because of that, whatever amount I have spent on these softwares, what is my main purpose? I want to get a proper reporting. One report, because I don't want to get one report from Tally, one report from JD Edwards, one report from PeopleSoft. Clear? One report from any other software? No, right? I can't combine them and I can't check it. I can't present it to outsiders also. People won't understand. So that's the reason. Okay. So to overcome this difficulty, we know that there is one application, one software came into the picture is SAP. Means it gives the all the solution. You need not to use for accounting and this one costing. You need not to depend on Tally or any other software. You will get all the solutions. As I said that it supports 36 different departments, 36 different modules SAP has provided. So any organization, small to big organization, giant organizations, can SAP gives the end-to-end solutions. Means you can use any department. SAP provides a solution, right? So that's the reason Ready Labs spent a lot of amount on different softwares, and they fed up to get the reports, because whatever object they have introduced the software, that is not able to fulfill. So they realized that they want to use SAP in their organization by removing all different applications and all different softwares. Clear? So here what Ready Labs has done is, Ready Labs, clear? So Ready Labs want to implement, this is called introducing, is nothing but implementation. First time they are getting SAP in their organization. First time. So then that particular introduction, getting SAP application, SAP software in the organization, in the business, okay, we call it as an implementation. Going to implement, not implemented yet, just purchase. So from where they need to buy the product, they need to buy the licenses and SAP software from SAP AG. SAP AG. Clear? They need to buy from SAP AG. So Ready Labs has approached SAP AG, and they said that they want to buy SAP from SAP AG, and SAP AG has whatever amount they have charged, and they have given all the licenses and dump to Ready Labs. So as I said that Ready Labs is having hardly 8 departments. Again, I'm telling you, SAP AG, SAP AG, whatever licenses, whatever product it has provided, it contains 36 different modules. So the total dump it will give to Ready Labs. Means it supports whatever SAP has given, it supports almost all 36 different departments. But Ready Labs doesn't have 36 departments in their organization. They have a hardly 12 departments, 10 to 12 departments. Okay, so they bought it. What is the main business of Ready Labs? They are into pharmaceutical business. Correct? They are not into a software business. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So they don't know how to remove those 36 additional for 24. Okay, additional 24 modules. Whatever modules they require, only they want to use it in their organization. Okay, but they are not specialists in software. They are specialists in manufacturing of pharmaceutical. They are not specialists in software. Their business is not a software business. So then what they will do is, see, SAP, okay, what they will do is, they will check for the who can implement this particular SAP software in their organization. There are number of companies are there, software companies, specialized software companies. Okay, Ready Labs will check which company can provide them a best configuration, who can provide the good quotation, right? They will check and finalized with one company called Infosys. Understood? So Ready Labs will go to approach. See, even the SAP AG can also do the same thing what Infosys do, but here SAP AG will charge more amount when compared to Infosys, third-party software companies. In SAP AG will also do the implementation. Okay, first they will sell the product, and after that, if Ready Labs wants the implementation will be done by SAP AG, then they will charge separately, and they will charge very huge amount when compared to other third-party software development companies. So that's the reason most of the companies won't approach SAP AG for implementation. And there are number of companies are there like Infosys, Wipro, right? Accenture, Capgemini, right? There are number of companies are there who will be considered as a SAP partners. We can call them as an SAP development partners. Clear? So Ready Labs as finalized, they have contacted number of companies, and they have finalized. Infosys is their implementation. They have given the implementation project to Infosys. So here three parties are there. Okay. One is the implementation partner or end user. First one, who approached to SAP AG. SAP AG is nothing but, they are nothing but SAP provider or software provider. They will provide the software to Ready Labs. This company, we call it as a software provider. See here, SAP provider is SAP AG, and in real time, for example, some other, not SAP, then they will consider it as a software provider, right? And end user is nothing but Ready Labs. But Ready Labs can do the configuration according to themselves? No. Okay, then they will depend on third party. Then we call them as a development partner, or in our codes, we'll call it as in consultants. Understood? Three parties will involve in any life cycle, software development life cycle, whatever it could be. You want to introduce something, Chat GPT, you want to introduce in your organization, AI, you want to introduce in your organization, right? So here, one would be the provider, one would be the end user, and one would be your development partner. Any life cycle, you will have this triangulation. Got it? Any questions still here? Yes, no?
No, sir. All good.
Yes.
No problem.
Good.
No problem.
So here, for example, now we bought Ready Labs has bought the server. Again, we'll talk about what we saw about servers, right? R3, how many servers we will have? R3 means what are the servers we have normally? What are the different servers we have in R3 environment? Presentation server, application server, and database server. You remember that? Yes, no?
Yes, sir. So there are three chain. Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget that, because we need to remember them. How many R3? What is R3, R1, R2? Plus again, we came up with S4 HANA database also, right? So don't forget that. So here, they have purchased all the licenses from SAP AG, all the servers from SAP AG, right? And Infosys. What Infosys has done is, see, one of the business analyst from Infosys, business analyst will come to Ready Labs. Business analyst in the sense, what actually directly they can't go and they can't implement it. First, we need to understand as a consultant, again, this would be one of our job. Once you crack the interview, okay, client approaches you for the project. Okay, so directly we want to go, we won't install, we won't implement. So first of all, right, for example, you went to purchase a laptop, so you went to a shop. Directly, if you ask them that I want a laptop, so directly will they give you the laptop, or they will ask your requirements, what is the configuration you required, and all those stuff they will ask, or directly they will give you the laptop?
Yeah, they'll first ask us the need, what exactly
Any
we
product,
need.
normally what they will do, they will ask what is our requirement, according to that they will suggest. Correct? So in the same way, whenever they are introducing SAP in their organization, so what Infosys, from Infosys, for example, now we are working in Infosys. See, now coming list, whatever implementation projects I'm telling you, so our job varies after completion of this particular course, where we need to see ourselves. We need to see ourselves in SAP AG, or as an end user in Ready Labs, or we need to see ourselves as Infosys software company. Where we want to see?
See, Infosys, obviously, Infosys. Yeah.
And for Infosys, right? Our job is our cup of tea, whatever time we are spending now from here, right? Our cup of tea, either we need to work in SAP in software company, that is nothing but Infosys, or even here also we have a software company in SAP AG. So we can work in this also. This is our goal. These are our goals. These two organizations are our goals, not this particular thing. Okay. End user doesn't require complete SAP knowledge. If they know how to punch the data typing skills, that is enough. 90% people, BPO, will call it as in people who work for BPOs, clear, KPOs, captives, right? People who will go in the cabs and all those stuff. We think that any people, according to the outside circumstances, who works in front of laptop or desktop or whatever it is, the outside environment people thinks that everyone belongs to software industry. No. Clear? The people who are consider working on end user, 90% people will work as an end user on any number of processes are there, like accounts payable process, accounts receivable process, clear, GL process, asset accounting process, right? So all end user jobs are not considered as a software jobs. Either they will come under a category called BPO, business process outsourcing, KPO, knowledge process outsourcing, or a captive. Okay, will fall under this particular, for this particular, to work in this particular environment as an end user, we don't require any SAP knowledge. Hardly they will use 10 to 12 transaction codes every day throughout their life. So we don't require any configuration knowledge. We don't require any integration knowledge. We don't require SAP depth knowledge. Not required. Once you are done with your graduation or post graduation, if you can attend any interview, clear, and they will recruit you and they will post you at end user level, and people thinks that okay, our people are working in a software company. No, there is a lot of difference between working here and working here in a software companies. Clear? Here initial level it looks very good. Initial 1 year it looks very good, and after that the monotonous will come into the picture because there is no knowledgeable interest. So I have done my MBA finance, for example, and I have got a job with a package of 2,40,000 or 3,60,000 or 4,80,000 per annum. 4,80,000 per annum I got it. And initially I'll say that yes, I got the opportunity to work with Ready Labs. Okay, I will work on a software called SAP. Okay, and my package per annum package is 4,80,000. As a fresher or something after completion of my graduation, I'll say that. But as long as my experience increases, clear, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, the same work we need to do all the 3 years. The same work. Only those 10 to 15 transactions we need to remember, and we will receive the invoices, we will punch it and we will close it. Either that could be AP, AR, GL, or whatever it is. Same activity we will do from starting 9 o'clock until evening 6 o'clock, or a different zone we will work. Cabs will come, pick it up, and they will drop it. People think that outside world, these people are working in a software organization because they will have a pickup drop facility. And to overcome that monotonous, what the BPOs companies and KPOs will do, there are give lot of entertainment activities also to come out, parties and whatever it is. People will get attractive to that, and they will stick on to the same companies for longer period. Once they realize that this is not our cup of tea, okay, till that the opportunities will be get closed here. Because the learning stage, whatever learning stage was there, they have almost all, they will crack, they'll close it. Because after 10 years, if I want to learn something, right, probably the time won't permit. A lot of challenges we will have, so we can't focus, right? So that's the reason students need to think, or students or whoever it is, they need to think what is our goal here, on which we need to focus. So my advice always, yes, we have an opportunity here, but as long as your experience increases here in this particular environment, as long as your experience increases, the opportunities will come down. The opportunities will come down. But here, initial level, there would be a challenge to get into this particular. It's damn easy. 90% it's easy. If you have a little bit of communication, not 100%, bit of communication. That's it. Because subject doesn't matter here. And whatever interview, whatever thing we have done in our masters or bachelors, that no way we won't use here at end user level, unless until we are working as a core. Clear? And trust me, as an end user level, if any 10th class student who passed the 10th standard, even those people can also work in this organization as an end user. No knowledge is required. Clear? But here getting the opportunities in this particular industry, initial level, it would be very challenging, initial level. But once we got the opportunity here, trust me, the growth in the sense, probably here also, it's in the same company, there would be a challenge. Normally in IT industry, whatever industry we are expecting and whatever industry I am, so normally we won't stick up with one company for longer periods in initial stages. Because if I am getting some sort of package, for example, 20 lakhs package, we have started 20 lakhs in the sense, initial level people, they will give you around minimum of 7 lakhs. INR I'm talking about. So INR 7 lakhs in the sense, for example, I'll work for 2 to 2.5 years here, right? And hardly I'll get in the appraisal, year appraisal, hardly we will get, that would be there in IT industry, single digit appraisal will be there, 5 to 10% max to max. Okay, 10% appraisal I got in first year and second year, and immediately, and my package got increased to 8 lakhs, right? And I have 2 years of valid experience now. So if I look for other organization, trust me, 60% hike you're gonna get it. 60% as per the market. So here what happens, as long as your experience increases, the opportunities increases here. But here, as long as your experience increases, the opportunities will be get decreased. So we need to make a wise decision here in this particular. Getting opportunities initial level is more easy, and getting opportunities at initial level are challenging. But again, whatever stress and other things, as long as you grow, it will increase. And here, same time, initial level, people feel it as a stress, initial level, but it won't be a stress. Again, I'm telling you, but as long as you are getting experience here, then the opportunities will increase here. Huge opportunities will come. Number of different companies will look for you. But here, no, close. At one particular stage, it will be get closed. And throughout the life here, as long as your experience counts, experience increases, and there are number of doors will be open for you, then they'll wait for you. That is the thing. Clear? So ourselves, after completion of this particular course, again, I'm telling you, after completion of this particular course, either we need to see ourselves over here as a development partner or a consultant, either Infosys or SAP AG, not Infosys. Again, I'm telling you, it's not a only company, right? I've took example. So in software company only, in this software company also, we have an end user works, but no, we are looking at consulting level. Clear? For again, I'm reiterating, for this, we need to put a lot of efforts the coming 7 to 8 months or 9 months. But I don't want to see myself here. I want to see myself here in the sense, again, my sincere advice is, don't waste your money. If you want to see yourself, don't waste your money. Don't waste your time to learn this particular course, because it's not going to work for you to work over here. Because hardly use 10 transaction or 12 transaction throughout the life. And again, one more threat. There is automations are coming now. Automations. For example, in AP process, accounts payable process, there is a process in SAP called accounts payable. Punching of invoice. Whatever products we will purchase from vendors, vendor will send an invoice and we need to punch that in our system. Right? 10 people will work. 10 people are working. So after that, your company, Ready Labs, decided to go for automation. Okay, because now everything is an automated, right? So Ready Labs want to automate this project, and they have approached Infosys and they asked that I want to automate this AP process, right? Automate in the sense, out of 10 people, 8 people will lose their jobs and only 2 people will be there, because the other 8 members job, the automation will do it. So there is a lot of threat will be there as an end user. Whenever there is an automation takes place, the first effect will be for end user, not for the consultant, because as a consultant, we will do the automations. Without consulting, the automation will not going to be happen. So as long as any automations or anything is update having an end user businesses, then the demand for us also get increases. But end users, it will be always a threat. Clear, everyone? Any questions? I know it's a bit of can, but still. But I want to give the clarity in initial stage itself. Because majority are here working people, but few. For few, it's an advantage. Any other questions? Is it clear or? Okay, so what we'll do, we will stop here itself for today. And Monday, we will see what exactly what are the different projects, as I said, that complete life cycle, software development life cycle. And again, I'm reiterating for everybody's benefit, my initial classes will go little slower, because unless until we won't understand the conceptual part, so we will go little slower. We need to understand what is different projects, different roles, and all. Once we pitch into the practical part, initial practical part also, we will go little slower, because you need to acquainted with that. Clear? Once you people are acquainted, then definitely the things will be automatically move faster. So till GL module, sub module, we will go little slower. Once we are done with the GL module, the rest of the things, we can increase the pace. Clear? But my humble request, what is my request here is, what I'm expecting from you is, please, whatever we do in a day, give me another 5 hours apart from your class timing for your practice. Don't feel that, okay, once this person completes the course, then I'll start the practice. No, here it's not going to work. We need to practice simultaneously, then only we can get, this course going to be useful. But if you feel that, okay, after completion of the course, I'll start practice. Okay, then next I'll see after F5 means, as I said, that F5 we are going to complete within 5 months or 6 months. So once if he completes the 5 months of course, then I'll start the practice. No. Majority people will do the same. Take the time, by hook or crook, take the time of additional 1 hour apart from the class time and do the practice. Or else if we don't have a time for practice, again, my sincere advice, don't join the course, not only at my place or any other place also, if you don't have a time to practice. That's the reason initial statement itself, I'll send it. The course is damn easy. Again, I'm telling you, the course is very easy. We don't require any logic or programming knowledge. The course is damn easy, but we need to spend time for this. We need to spend time for this. That's the only thing we need. We need only a time. That's it. And everything, I'll take care of it. Don't worry. If you ask any question, if you don't understand anything, okay, ask me any number of times. Any number of times. It's your right. And my right is how many times you are. Don't bother about your neighbors or friends, whoever there in the class. Don't bother about them. What they will think if I ask the repeatedly same question again and again. No issues. You can ask. Because unless until you won't clear your question, you won't understand the next step, because it's integrated, it is interdependent. That is the only thing I'll advise you. 100%, no one will ask a foolish question, and every question will have a beautiful answer, a valid answer. So that's the reason I advise the people, if you won't understand, some particular topic, stop me then and there itself and clarify your question. But after like 1 month, when you do practice, when you start practice and you won't understand at that particular point of time, in the sense, coming back from after a month, coming back to today is a little challenge. And we are deviating the topics. It will become a deviation. Hope you got my point. That's the reason I'll try to give the recording part immediately. And for first 5 minutes, every day when I start the session, I'll ask any questions of previous session. So at least if you listen to those recording, you may get it. Few questions. Clear?
Sir, I have a question here.
Please.
Like, as we are getting into the consulting part, like the implementation part of SAP, so I don't think, would we be also doing the implemented part of ECC version, or we'll be only doing because
That's what I said.
nowadays if any company is doing any kind of implementation, they'll go with S4 HANA, right?
That's what still few companies are there. Few companies are there. Initially, they want to introduce on ECC to make a familiar, because if my company is very new, I don't know anything about SAP. So what I'll do is they will buy the product SAP license with some terms and conditions. So till 2028, my project, I will work, my employees will work on SAP ECC, but after 28, we will migrate to S4 HANA for 2030. So with the terms and conditions, companies are buying ECC still, because initial level implementation, learning ECC is a mandatory thing, what I said. Clear? So majority companies, whatever implementation there, it's a good question, whatever you ask. So whatever companies are implementing, they are not directly going, I'm saying majority companies, not all. Majority companies, they are taking first license of ECC. Okay, for first 4 years, whatever timeline is there, okay, deadline is there, till that they want to go with the ECC. Okay, and with the nominal charges or whatever terms and conditions they have between this client and as well as SAP AG, they are migrating to S4 HANA. That is nothing but HANA. Right? So that's the reason if you get an implementation project, it doesn't mean that we need to work on HANA itself. So maybe after 2030, if any implementation is going on, then we need to go on HANA itself. But till 2030, it's compulsory that there whatever projects are there, implementation project, support project, upgradation project, rollout and enhancement. Okay, out of those projects, they can go either with ECC or S4 HANA. So that's the reason we are trying to cover both. We are not trying, we are going to cover both ECC and as well as S4 HANA. Hope you got my point.
Yes, sir. Got it. Yeah.
Without understanding ECC, if you want to learn S4, then that would be a big challenge. Okay.
Sir, one more thing, like when are we going to get the access for, like, you know, we give the links to for people who can give the access to ECC version?
Exactly.
Or like,
That's what I said. ECC version, you need to take the server access. Okay, they'll charge around per, I don't know, I don't remember, 1,200 rupees per quarter or something. But S4 HANA version, you need not to take, because they will charge a lot of amount, 2,500 per month. So that's the reason I'll give my credential when we do our HANA module. HANA
so
version.
we'll do it together, or we'll go one by one? First we'll do ECC and then we'll do HANA.
First, we will do ECC. We need to understand ECC, and initially, wherever the changes are there, I'll update you. Here you will have a change in ECC. This is the thing exists in ECC, and here it is the changes in S4 HANA. Clear? I'll compare. And next, when you come to S4 HANA, then you will understand, okay, here this was ECC, we did this, and we are going to do this in S4 HANA. We won't go simultaneously. Then you will, initial level, we will have a lot of confusion. First, I'll complete ECC part with comparison with S4 HANA, and next S4 HANA, I'll start explanation. And that particular point of time, as I said, that there is no changes. The similarity is 80% in between ECC and S4 HANA. Only 20% changes are there in ECC S4 HANA. Hardly 5% changes in there in GL module. Majority changes are there in asset accounting module. Clear? Any other?
No, sir. All good. All good. Yeah.
Thank you. See you on Monday.
And sir, when we will be like starting this working on the module, like on software ECC version?
That's what I'm saying. It may take 1 more week time.
Okay, fine. All right.
Okay. So I'll advise you when you need to take the server access and all. Okay. So probably next Friday we are going to complete the literature part, because I'll cover maximum literature. Whatever changes are there, that I'll implement here. And we are going to 1 more week. We are going to discuss about literature only. And again, I'm reiterating, just go through once again the literature also in the recordings and wherever you want. And I'll share this documentation also once we are done with the projects, SAP projects. Okay, just go through whenever you have a time in your mobile phone or laptop or whatever desktop, you can give a glance on this. If at all any questions, let me know so that I can answer. Is that okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you all, one and all. See you on Monday session.
Thank you.